All right, guys. I want to have a conversation. Now, Big Brother 23. Kyland is the new HOH. That deserves a hand clap. Now, and this is no shade. Okay? But you have to ask, why is this so important to the black bloggers, to the black Big Brother fans? And even just not that, the underdogs, everybody. Think about how Janelle came so close, it would have changed everything last year in the HOH. It would have completely changed the game up, and I know it would have. I think Kylan's very smart. I do. Just because he's soft spoken and all that, it means nothing. The thing about it with Kylan is that the position that he's in right now, Bay and Day were trying to get to the position, wanted to make some major moves, change the house, all these things. I do not know what's going to happen with Kylan this week. The fact that Frenchie did put him up last week, the fact that Brent and a few other people were just trying to get him, let's get him out. So now Frenchie and his allies, they run around tripping, scared. They should be. They should be. Because I'm hoping Kylan is going to really change things up as HOH. For us, watching Big Brother for years and years and not seeing us be HOH, or not seeing us in the house at all, to see him in the house and him become an HOH, he's done a lot so far. Seeing the people of color in the house is a lot, and it's good. But now I want to see that continue. You have the power. What are you going to do with that power? Are you going to play a safe game? Nominating Derek X is not a good move to me, because that's who Frenchie wanted up. Frenchie's HOH is over with. This is his HOH. So I think you should nominate Frenchie and Brent. Now, if you don't want to just come up in the face with Frenchie and Brent and have a whole week of just, chaotic crap, then put up Christian and Brent. I'm pretty sure one of them is going to win the veto, or maybe even one of the power. Then you can backdoor Frenchie. They already complained about him. Brent, I'm not sure by trusting him. You was all in his face last week. When he had HOH, you was all up in his face. The only reason why you're changing now is because you realize that Kyland is in power. And put him up on the block. So now all of a sudden you don't trust him. But you had no problem when he said, I'm not gonna put up a person of color or a woman or an old person. They always go home. Elder person. They always go home first. But then you put up a person of color because Hannah is a person of color, and she's a woman. You put Melissa. Not Hannah. I'm sorry. You put Melissa, and you put Kyland up. Excuse me. So, how can you trust him after that? And then you all up in his face. Talking about nominees and all these things, even though your HOH was done. He's already doing that. I'm proud to say, I'm only going to see one person at a time. I'm going to do this my way. I'm like, please do your HOH. Because like I said before in the last video I did before, the leader of the house sets the tone, sets the example. And whoever the leader of the house is, everyone's going to follow. Let's talk about the hinky vote. I hear my son mowing the grass. I knew that when Frenchie asked Tiffany to do that vote, I said in my head, and I'm screaming at the TV, girl, don't do it. I would have simply told him, you know what, you my boy, we cool, okay? We go back since way back. But I'm not going to be able to do that for you. Or if I didn't want to say that out front, I would have said, I'll think about it. I will think about it. No guarantees. We have all learned about these votes. Do we not remember the votes with Davon and David and all that crap? What ended up happening? When I vote, I would vote because I want to vote this way. I'm not voting for anyone else. And then they're trying to drag Tiffany. Oh, you should just get it to win because you're going to win. Not because you're trying to play for your son. Is it bad? But see, what you understand. She's a CEO. She hasn't told you guys that. She's just saying that I'm playing for my kid because she's using a smart tactic play. Hey, I'm a mama. We always use them cards, child. I'm sorry. For those who don't have kids, you don't understand. Another thing too, there are so many bloggers out there covering this. The frustrating part for me is that this is the topic at hand. We have a black HOH. And I know there are bigger bloggers than me that talk about Big Brother that will be on here talking about this and this. It's like very frustrating for me. And I'm going to tell you why. Last year, when I say I dragged Big Brother until the B fell off the top, till they just, because of gameplay, because of the people, and because I didn't see my people. I didn't see my people on that screen. I have every right. And I've seen some black bloggers, not just me, but I get frustrated because all these other bloggers will talk about this topic or not talk about it. I won't mention no names because I don't do that. It's not that serious. I have no issue with any of these people. I'm never going to change this part of me. If I don't like something, I will advocate for my people all day. Okay? I won't ever stop that. And if another blogger comes on here and they get whatever they get without even touching this topic, or because I'm so controversial about it and I come on here and get upset like I did last year because I saw so much from the Christmas fight with Davon to Tyler to everything, I'm still going to do the same thing. Nothing's going to change. In fact, I post my clips, even the one where I'm getting on everywhere so everybody can see it. Because I told everyone this, and I said it last year, and I'll say it again. You didn't have enough color on there. Now you do. And now things are, I'm not going to complain because it's, it's good. But the part I'm going to complain about, it took so freaking long to get here. It took so freaking long to get here. And I know some of you guys will never, ever. And I mean, when I say the bloggers of Big Brother, it's a whole different. That's why I do me, solo dolo, cameshiareviews, period. Now, I'm done with that. I said what I had to say. If you don't like it, you can DM me, you can inbox me, or do what you always do. Nothing. And I'm going to tell you something else about any blogger that know me. Don't ever go on your platform and try to call me out or drag me. That would be a mistake. Because what will happen is this. I can go toe to toe. I got talent, whether it's music, whether it's me acting a fool, making you laugh, I got it all. I will drag in a different way. I won't cuss you out. I will drag the crap out of you. That's it. I'm done with that. I had to go on my little rant. I'm sorry. Y'all should be used to it by now. Okay, so Kyland is now HOH. Bro, did you not see how Frenchie was there trying to say, hey man, did you get your laundry? Did you got your robe? First of all, don't touch my robe, bro. Don't touch my clothes. Are you crazy? I'm really picky about that anyway. I know myself. If I'd have had some clothes there, I would have said, baby, wash this. Don't touch my clothes. That's why I couldn't be in that house. Because the cleanliness, the way I'm set up, everybody touch everything when they walk. Let me see my HOH room. You can come in, but touch nothing. I would say that before they walked in the door. So anyway, I'm actually excited to see who's going to choose and why and how the house is going to react. Choosing Derek X, I'll be very disappointed. That man got you off. He used his veto and he could have done nothing and did what Frenchie wanted. The thing about it, I hope, because see, nobody comes out and tells the tea that happened with the last pre-nomination, okay? Nobody says it. But I'm telling you right now, if Kyland puts Derek on the block, Derek will spill it. Oh, you don't know this. Frenchie did not want me to use the veto on you. I'm sorry, what? Frenchie did not want me to use the veto on you. Kyland needs to know that. He needs to know that Frenchie was not trying to save him. He was not trying to save him. Frenchie wanted Kyland to go home. Let's be real about it. As Frenchie said, I wasn't thinking about next week when I was putting you up on the block. But then you said, big brother, cut my check. Okay. How you didn't think about next week? How was it your HOH and you're putting somebody on the block, but you're not thinking about next week? I don't understand that. Your HOH. Nominees and eviction is supposed to affect the house, not just for that week, even the week after. Okay. Nominations. To me, Brent, Frenchie. And like I said before, Brent, Kristen. Have Frenchie think, oh, you're good. You're not going anywhere. And then as soon as the opportunity comes about, you backdoor him. Because like I said, one of those boys will end up getting veto or something. Or I would do this. I'm HOH. I put Christian and I put Brent on the block. I wouldn't veto. I have all the power. I wouldn't tell nobody, not even my teammates, what I'm doing. Nothing. Then the day of, I use the veto. Oh, I'm using it. I am. Take down Christian. Over Brent, I'd rather Brent stay up there. Who you gonna replace him with? Oh, okay. Frenchie. Boom, back door. In your face. I would enjoy that. Not gonna lie. And then they'd be like, well, the reason why I'm putting you on the block is you put me on the block last week. Meeting adjourned. You know how the little thing goes there. I sure would. and we smile while I did it. I don't care if you get it HOH, you put me in the block next week, I'll fight for myself to stay. But I'm going to do this week. I sure am. I also want the cookout to meet up with Kyland in the HOH room. I want them to have a little powwow. Yes, without everybody else. And then somebody came under my comments and was like, ain't that being a racist? Under one of my comments or one of my videos. And I said to myself, was it racist for all the years Big Brother been on the air and they had all white teams and got rid of people of color within the first 2 weeks? Was that racist? Was it racist when the HOH was always white? Was it racist when the winner was always white? Was it racist when the alliance only chose white people? Tell me. I'll wait. Oh, I'm waiting. Oh, I forgot. So, there's those who I think should go on the block. I have a feeling in my gut he's not going to do that. He is playing a very political game where he's like, I don't want to ruffle feathers, but I want them to think I'm going to ruffle feathers. He's doing this like this mind game with everybody. Oh, I'm not saying anything. I'm keeping everything to myself until the last minute or whatever. I'm not telling anybody who's good, who's going to stay. See, Frenchie did that. You're good, guys. I mean, as soon as he got HOH, hey, you know what? I'm not putting any of y'all on the block. You know what? I'm not putting y'all on the block. You know what? I'm not putting y'all on the block. Hey, you know what? You're safe. I'm going to nominate the people that I told they're not on the block. Yeah. Everybody told us that we're safe. You're on the block. Let's go. Tiffany was upset because of the vote. And I'm thinking now, she's becoming a target because they want to go after the women. And even though Claire is a part of a lot of this stuff, when they mention targets, I notice Tiffany's name comes up. I notice Azad's name comes up. But yet Claire and all of them are doing the same thing, but yet you talk about those two women. Interesting. See, racism is alive and well in Big Brother. Just because they have them in the house, we get to see it more in our face in live feeds than the assumptions and I think and all these things. For me as a black person, I'm black and I'm proud 24 hours a day. People turn it off. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I really don't care. I would go up against any blogger or anybody who has anything to say about me being proud about being black, being proud that somebody black won, wanting to see more of me when I look on that screen. Do you think I'm going to see any of those videos? They're going to put something like, oh, it's a recap. They ain't going to put no stuff in there, but this is a black. No. Because if you did, guess what I'm going to do? Get what I'm going to do. Let me get my computer open. Boop, boop. And that boy tell my lawnmower. And I'm going to put your name in the title, but you'll know. If I really wanted someone to know I'm talking about them, if I'm really like that angry, I will put the name and title. And like I said, I'm not gonna cuss you out or call you a name. We're gonna go back and forth and see who can drag the best. Guess who it's gonna be? Okay, because I does this. I was trained by the beef sector. Oh my God, I think it's so cute when they try to be down. It's like people try to talk. Now, they killed me in the house. It's like, bro. Sometimes, it's a saying that we have. And the people who are saying you understand that what you do in this house, it stays in this house. What you don't do that in front of company. There are different things that we say. And right now, they're doing it in front of company in the Big Brother house. And then every time he says some kind of slang, I'm like, if they yell out one more slang or try to sound hip one more time, bro, I'm like, stop. Please stop it. Whew. I'm just like, ooh, stop. So what do you guys in the comments think? Who do you think you're going to put up? I know I don't have a lot of Big Brother fans on here, so I'm trying to get you guys in it. Okay? But we don't have a lot of Big Brother. I have like a small base of Big Brother fans that watch me. A lot of my subscribers watch a lot of the reality black shows, and I do cover those as well. But Big Brother, it's just something I've been watching for a long time, and always wanted to see some change, and thought it would never happen until now. Or let's see how long this lasts. I should say that. Or I guess because of the fact that everybody else is complaining now, they're gonna change it up to be all pure snow. I'm done. I need to go to bed. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so Kyland HOH, he is keeping his nominations to himself. He has not revealed the nominations. Don't plan on to. He's gonna have one-on-ones conversation today. I'll be watching the live feed. Is it on yet? Cause they sleep late, baby. They sleep super late. Is somebody up? Hold on. I don't want to turn on and then you can hear it. Yeah, they sleep. They still sleep. So I'm gonna watch me some live feeds today before I go to bed. So I'm curious to know if they're gonna show conversation. And now Big Brother, I know good and well. They see when we want to see some good stuff, because they want to save it for the TV show. Nobody watches the episodes. People watch the live feeds. Now you try to sneak. Y'all must watch me last year. Y'all try to sneak little good juicy drama in there so that we will watch it. FYI, I have the app so I can fast forward through it. I'm like, I just want to see who won HOH. I just want to see who got the wild card. I want to see who's evicted. Even the fight last year that we saw that wasn't expected with Davon and all that stuff that happened, let me tell you. I caught that right at the moment when Christmas was acting a fool and stuff. That's why I try to watch that stuff while I'm at work late, because that's when all the juice stuff happened. Like between midnight and 2 a.m. when they still up and getting ready for bed, been drinking, they tired. Ooh, yes. Yes. That's when it happens, when the magic happens. So, he hasn't nominated anybody. No one's won anything else. I just want to savor this a moment before it goes to HELL. That he won. Tiffany and Tiffany, Claire, whoever's on this team, they're all safe. I know they're so mad Tiffany's safe. Brent reminds me of a young Paulie. I think Paulie's different now, but yeah, young Paulie. You know what? Big D and Xavier was talking about the fight with Davon when she was going off, and all she was all up in Paulie's face. And I like how they said they would have mollywopped them. See, men like that in the house, everyone else just be like, "What's going on? I don't want to get involved, but what's happening?" Even though Davon could have, I firmly believe that she would have dragged him by herself. And I thought she was going to. If my kid's name came out of anybody's mouth, dear God, I pray. Because I know myself. It's going to be very, very, very bad. So anyway, that's who won HOH. I want to celebrate it on here. I was excited about it. I want you guys to be excited about it. Okay, we are so in the beginning of this show. I'm going to be on here, I'm sure, going off mad, crying, sad, all these emotions Big Brother take me to. They're going to take me to all these emotions. I already know it's coming. I don't even know how Kyland going to act with it. I might not even like who he picked. I'm probably not going to, because I know French is going to be all up his ear. Hey, guy, hey. If this thing about with me, I want to hear the reason why you don't put French up, because I know you're not going to. I want to hear the reason why French Fry is not going to be on the block. He put you up and then tried to get you gone by telling this fool don't use no freaking veto so you can be gone home. Anyway. Oh my God, this show. It put me through a lot of changes. We'll find out. You know, I'm be watching. You know, and I'm also posting stuff on the community wall and Instagram. All right. I told you guys, Big Brother takes a lot of my time. It's like I did a video live like at 3 in the morning. I'm doing a video now. All right, guys. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later.